What's up, O fans? Sam here again with Olight Canada. Now, April is a very exciting time of year for O fans. This year, we're celebrating our 16th anniversary with a huge April flash sale. There is so much to talk about, lots to get excited about, including this absolute unit right here, the highly improved O-Bulb Plus. There's also a new version of the O-Bulb Pro, the Pro S, to look forward to as well. More about those models in a couple of minutes. But right now, let's talk about this little guy right here, the white edition of the Baton 3 Pro. Now, what makes this little guy so special? Well, first, let's start by talking about the finish. Right off the bat, super unique and uncommon in the EDC space for white gear like this. Besides Olight, not a lot of companies are making their gear with the Stormtrooper vibes already built in. And this one definitely has those. Now, some people might say, white, it's pretty simple. It's kind of hard to screw up. But Olight absolutely nailed it with this formula. Having a nice close look, this white tone, this white hue is just so bold, so crisp, absolutely feels great in the hand, looks great against any background you set it on, and absolutely pops out of your pocket every time you reach to use it. Now, Olight has made white gear in the past using this same finish, and it's held up remarkably well. Long-term viewers of the channel know that I went through a major Warrior Mini 2 phase, and I carried this particular Warrior Mini 2 quite a lot in the pocket, and it's come through the other side really well. This Warrior Mini 2 does have some wear and tear from where I've dropped it on hard surfaces during everyday use. The scratch resistance is very admirable indeed. You can do this quite happily, perhaps not to excess, but just to see that it is indeed quite scratch resistant. So that's a real world example of what this white finish will do in terms of its durability. It's actually made of a Teflon style plastic coating. So that means it's really receptive to some warm water and maybe a little bit of soap. You can wipe this thing down and it absolutely shines every single time. Of course, Ipx8 Waterproof, so you can do that with any of these style of Olights, but with the white finish, if you get a couple of dirty fingerprints on it, you wash it with some warm soap and water and it comes back to brand new every single time. And lastly, the white plastic finish has this kind of cool eggshell texture to it, which is a little bit more grippy than a standard aluminum light. This does feel really smooth in the hand, pretty standard stuff, but the eggshell finish on the white is just ever so slightly more grippy. It's not rubbery or plasticky or anything like that, but it is quite unique, really pleasant to grip in the hand. So overall, the white finish, not just a pretty face, not just a terrible shot with a laser pistol, but also quite practical. So if you guys are already sold on the white finish, go ahead and check out olightstore.ca, leave a like on the video, and subscribe to the Olight Canada YouTube channel. Now I'm going to talk a little bit more about what I like about the Baton 3 model specifically in any configuration. Speaking of, it's also available in copper. Raw copper, always a huge hit. I have its predecessor and the one that came before it. I'm absolutely going to pick up a copper Baton 3 Pro in the sale as well, and I recommend you do as well because no copper collection is complete without it. Now let's talk a little bit about performance. Now the Baton 3 Pro is one of the most modern Olights in the lineup, featuring that 18650 battery, the perfect size for EDC, and really great power as well. 1500 lumens for just a couple of minutes on turbo, and then high mode is 600 lumens for about 3 hours. Now 600 lumens, that's nothing to shake a stick at, especially when you get 180 minutes out of it. Very good performance on high mode and very impressive in turbo mode. Another fun thing I really like about the Baton 3 Pro is its sub-lumen moonlight mode. It's rated at half a lumen, but it's probably a lot less than that, which I really like for sneaking around the house at night if you have to, sneaking around outdoors. It's just really nice to have that sub 1 lumen moonlight mode. So no proximity sensor on the white light, but it does still have some of those advanced features like active thermal management and 2 amp magnetic fast charging. And now let's tell you real quick what you get in the box. Of course, the light with the pocket clip pre-attached. You also get the user manual, magnetic fast charger. You also get the pouch that you're used to getting with the Baton series of lights. Great to keep your accessories in. And you get this really cool L-dock bracket that affixes to anything you like with this 3M tape and allows you to mount one or even two EDC flashlights close at hand. Another fun thing to mention is timer mode, which is a lot of fun on the Baton series. All you got to do is press and then press and hold, and the light will flash. If it flashes once, it'll turn itself off after 3 minutes. If it flashes twice, it'll turn itself off after 9 minutes. Just a really cool feature to have built in to the really excellent Olight UI of the Baton series of lights. Also, you got your built-in voltage indicator in that highly improved button. This button feels so great in the hand compared to the previous generation, and the pocket clip also much improved from the previous generation. This thing right here has a lot of really nice design cues that I've mentioned, that makes this fit really good in your EDC system and even better in your pocket. So there you have it, the Stormtrooper Baton 3 Pro, a really excellent EDC model in the Olight lineup. Definitely something to consider during the April 16th anniversary flash sale on olightstore.ca. So please click the link below to shop the sale. I also really appreciate when you leave a like on the video and subscribe to the Olight Canada YouTube channel. Stick around because tomorrow or sometime very soon, I'll be talking about the new O-Bulb Plus. This thing, seriously cool. Stick around.